Have you ever wanted to watch a giant pigeon dragon attack someone in a hedge whilst in virtual reality, whilst in space, with a person sat next to you that's not moving? Well, now you can with Cineveo by mindprobelabs.com. Cineveo is a media player with a slight difference, and that slight difference is that you're in a themed virtual environment whilst you're watching your media. Now, you could be watching a horror film whilst in a horror valley, or you could be watching a historical documentary about Alcatraz whilst sat in a boat next to a building that looks itself a bit like Alcatraz. Now, many of you might say, well, this is completely pointless, I could just watch these things on media player instead. Well, you could, but you'd be missing the point completely. Even though Cineveo only comes with 4 themed environments at this point in time, it's a real glimpse of how VR could be used to augment film and make films you've already watched more enjoyable. As an example, as I was watching a cheesy horror movie in the Haunted Valley themed environment, a little girl approached on a segway and then zoomed into my face, which gave me the fright of my life. Whoosh! In the future, I'm sure we could see environments that tie directly to the film. You could watch Star Wars from the Death Star, Jurassic Park from a Jeep, you could even watch X-Files from a filing cabinet. Now, there might be some issues with licensing in that scenario, but I'm sure the developer could open it up so that people could make their own environments, and maybe those people could even time events in those environments to time with the film. That would be absolutely awesome. Aside from dreaming about the future potential of this software, Cineveo already comes with an awesome user interface that allows you to not have to use your keyboard and instead control films with the power of your mind. Cineveo also allows you to watch 3D films as well as many other formats. Now, the DK2, although having a far higher resolution than the DK1, is still slightly below a resolution required for pure comfortable cinema viewing. So at this point in time, it's probably a better way to watch TV programs or films you've already seen before than a new film that you're looking forward to watching. Now, I did test the 3D functionality out with a film that sounds a bit like Poverty, and it actually worked pretty well. But I definitely think the 3D effect, the general quality and the utility of Cineveo will increase with the later versions of the Oculus Rift. For $10 you can download Cineveo right away from mindprobelabs.com. The software's still in beta, but if you were looking for a cinema viewer with virtual environments and a potential for the software to become absolutely incredible in the future, now is as good a time as any to jump on in. I hope you enjoyed this review. If you did, subscribe, like and leave an abusive comment.